Getting early, I see. Hi, Moon. How are you? I am good. Hello, Henry. Hello, everybody who isn't here yet. How are you doing tonight? Yeah, I decided to start a little early. But, thank you for the host, Henry. I decided to start a little early because I was just so excited to play Skyward Sword HD. We're just gonna be, chill and talk here for just a few minutes before we get to the game. But I'm really looking forward to it. Plus, I haven't had the best day today. Today was kind of a bad day, so I'm looking forward to doing something that is good. Something that cheer me up. Yeah. And nothing makes me happier than just spending time here with you guys. Doing well, I cleaned PC and it stopped reset forever, but it's still not working. Oh. I'm really sorry to hear that. I wonder if maybe you'd have to call like a repairman or something. Or maybe I just have to buy a whole new PC, which sucks because PCs are not cheap. Well, you could get a cheap one, but it wouldn't be a good one, that's for sure. I don't know what kind of budget you have. If it were me though, if I had the money, I would take this opportunity to upgrade. Because you have to buy a whole new PC. Anyway, you might as well get like the better one, the bigger, better, new experience. Woohoo! The one that can run more things. But of course that depends on your budget and all that. So yeah, it depends on you. But that's what I would do if I had the money. I mean, that is what I did. Because when I got money from one of those stimulus checks, I used it to buy my new laptop. Which is a lot better than the old one. Which is also really great because my old one started to give out around the time I got the stimulus check. So I got it at like the perfect time. And this was a while ago too, by the way. Like not like a new stimulus check or anything. I mean, I'm sure you guys know that. But just for anyone who might like listen to this later and be confused. Like, they haven't released another stimulus check recently. This is like the first one that went out. So yeah. I used it to get my new laptop. I hope it gets better, but since you like this game, I don't doubt. Yes, Skyward Sword HD. Skyward Sword has always been really underrated. It's one of the best Zelda games. I really like it, and Pyra really likes it, and I'm excited to play it on here. We're playing the HD one. I swear though, out of everything that they supposedly fixed, if they didn't add the Bilosite fight to the Thunder Dragon's lightning round, I'm going to freak! Because that's the one thing I really wanted them to fix. The one thing I really want them to fix. Also, I put the first playthrough tag in my Twitch because this is my first playthrough of it playing like HD. But I have played like a good bit of Skyward Sword before. So I wonder if I really should have that tag there. I've never played the HD one though, so I guess it counts. I'm poor, not miserable level, so don't have food, but PC is expensive for us. That is true, I understand that. I mean, a PC is expensive even for my family. And like, we get a good bit of money. Then again though, there's a lot of kids here, so a lot of that money goes towards the family. Not for like luxurious expenses or anything. Not sure if that was the right word in our country we use. Well, I understood what you were trying to say, so I think you did a good job with the words. Do it have extra content like Mario Bowser Fury? Not that I've heard, but they're doing... Okay, they boosted the resolution, I know that. I know they're changing some things that people didn't like. Like, I know one thing people didn't like about the original Skyward Sword is that your partner Fi would stop what you're doing a lot to come out and give you advice on something. And she would often do it at points giving you information that you were literally just told by another character. I can admit, it can be a bit annoying. It never really bothered me that much, but a lot of other people hated it. So, some of the points where she can give you advice now, like the button will flash to let you know if I has something to tell you, but she won't like stop the gameplay to come out and tell you like she would before. I saw a clip on it like showing off the difference before. before the game came out. So that's how I know. I haven't actually booted up the game yet. I've got my Switch turned on. I've got my capture card plugged in. Everything's ready. But the game has not once been booted up. So, yeah, I haven't, like, started yet. And then one other change I know they were doing is in the original Skyward Sword, if you picked up, like, a treasure, and not like you open a chest and you get a new item or something, not like that, but like let's say, like, they're like the collectibles, like little materials you can pick up to upgrade stuff. In the original game, if you picked one of those up, it would always tell you what it is. Not always, but like the first time you turn the game on, for the first time it's like an everyday thing. I'm trying to word it properly. I'm kind of tired, so forgive me if I'm kind of going blah 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 blah. But it's like, for the first time you pick it up, every time you turn the game on, it would stop to tell you what it was. So, you go pick up an amber relic, because I know an amber relic is a very common treasure to get in Skyward Sword. You just turn your game on, you go pick it up, it's going to tell you what it is. Then every other time you pick one up while you have the game running, it will not tell you what it is, it'll just pick it up. But if you turn the game off, and then turn it back on, and then you went and picked up another amber relic, it would tell you what the amber relic is again. It'd be like, you found an amber relic, this, blah, 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 blah. And it would do that every time. And honestly, it never bothered me at all. I thought that was funny, but apparently they took it out, and I'm actually sad about that. They should have just made that optional. I know it's not the kind of thing that they would make optional, but I really wish they did, because I thought it was funny. Yes, tell me about this again. It was minor frustration, but for me it was the funny kind of frustration. Not the, like, I want to throw my game controller at the wall kind of frustration, you know? Not that. I thought it was funny. Okay, and aside from that, I don't know of any other changes they've made. I just know those 3. So, we'll see. We'll see what differences there are. Although, I do have to admit, I am a bit disappointed that we just got like a boost in resolution. I've always thought if they remade Skyward Sword, if they did it from the ground up, it would look gorgeous. Absolutely amazing. And I've always wanted to see that. Of course, I am happy that we have it on the Switch at all. Because for a long time, I didn't think Nintendo was even going to do that. Skyward Sword is not the most popular Zelda game. There's a lot of people who did not play it. Either they didn't have a Wii, or they didn't want to deal with the motion controls. They hated the motion controls. Or maybe they just didn't like the game and they kind of tried it and then just dropped it after a bit. Whatever the reason was, there were a lot of people who did not like it / did not play it. And yeah, I was thinking that Nintendo would never bring it to another new console. And especially because people, oh yeah, this was the really big change, of course I forgot, was that they made the motion controls optional. So many people hated the motion controls, and honestly, I don't think it was the motion controls. I think it was the Wii Motion Plus add-on. Because I have Wii remotes in my house that both don't have the add-on built in and they need it attached, and then we have some that do have the Wii Motion Plus built in. And we've tried both with Skyward Sword. The Wii remotes with the Wii Motion Plus built in are way better with the motion controls. We don't really have any issues with them. But when it comes to the ones where you have to like plug it in, it's separate to the Wii remote, those will give you a lot of trouble. So I don't think it was the motion controls themselves, it was the hardware needed to use the motion controls. You could not play Skyward Sword if you did not have a Wii Motion Plus, it just would not let you. So, yeah, you needed to have it. But yeah, they made it optional, but I was thinking because people didn't like it so much that they wouldn't ever, you know, like they'd have to rebuild the control scheme and all that. But hey, you know, they actually did it. I'm going to be playing with the motion controls because that's what I'm used to. Maybe I could give the non-motion controls a try, but I really do think I'm just going to play with the motion controls. We'll just have to be careful that I don't hit my Joy-Cons on my laptop or anything. Dang, I missed to say when you asked how's my day, now is even better. Ah, that's so sweet of you, thank you. You know, that makes me feel a little better too. See, today really was not a good day for me. But it's okay, I've got you guys here with me now. Yeah, I know how you feel with Skyward Sword. It's how I feel with Pokemon Moon. Everyone else complains of it. Yeah, I mean, to be fair, some people are just like that. Sometimes you can have a really good game, or a really good movie, or story, whatever it is, you can have a really good one. And just for certain factors, people don't like it, and the rest of it gets overlooked. Now, I'm not saying people have to like it. If you don't like it, you don't like it. You know, that's how opinions are. Nothing wrong with that. But I also feel like Skyward Sword did not deserve a good vast majority of the hate it got. I have very few complaints about Skyward Sword. Really, the only one I had was that the Biolocite fight was a one-time thing. You could not fight it again after you fought it. It was the only boss fight that took place in the sky, which is like Skyward Sword's signature thing, is that it's in the sky. The only boss that takes place in the sky and you can only fight it once? Like, what is that? That's my only complaint that I had. I don't even care that you have to fight the imprisoned 3 times. I don't care about any of the rest of that. I just want to be able to fight Biolocite again without having to restart the whole game. That's all I ask. I haven't seen anyone else complain about it, really. I'm the only one I've ever seen have this complaint, so I do not know if Nintendo fixed it. They probably did not, but I really got my fingers crossed that they did. It's really important to me that that boss fight is available. You can refight all the other bosses, but not Biolocite, so... I mean, I also know the flaws the game have. I even complained a bit when playing at the flaws, but I still loved it. Yes, of course. Because you can love something while still acknowledging that it has some things that aren't perfect, you know? I mean, no Zelda game is perfect. Every Zelda game, every game at all, has its annoying parts that just aren't as enjoyable. And of course, what isn't enjoyable is completely subjective to the person. So, even if you think the game's flawless, someone else is gonna think differently. That's just how it is. That's just how everything is. Well, a lot of people don't get that. But anyway, I think we've stood here for long enough. I'm excited to actually get to the game. So, I'm gonna go ahead. I actually remembered to change the game this time. Skyward Sword HD. Wow, 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 wow. Bam, 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 bam. Okay, let's get to the game. Are you guys excited? I'm excited. Should I move the chat box? Well, we'll move it down a little bit. It's not centered. I just think it's fine over there. Unless you guys think I should move it. Do you guys think I should move it? Yeah, close Sky. Sky's still open from when I attempted to stream it. And then failed because the internet died. I just never closed it. But I did get my candles from that day, so we're good. Everything has flaws except Rune. I appreciate the sentiment, but I could think of at least one flaw right now off the top of my head, and that is I go on such tangents all the time that I forget to read the chat sometimes when I'm streaming. But if I stop to read the chat, it tells of a war of unmatched scale and ferocity, the likes of which would never be seen again. Ooh! One dark, fateful day, the earth cracked wide and malevolent forces rushed forth. I didn't even finish reading that! I had to be faster. They mounted a brutal assault upon the surface people, driving the land into deep despair. They burned forests to ash, choked the land's sweet springs, and murdered without hesitation. Good God! I'm pretty sure this cutscene was available in the original, but it was like optional. You just like sat on the starting screen for long enough, it would play it. It didn't like play it the first time you... Well, actually, this might be skippable. I don't want to skip it though, we're already watching it. They did all this in their lust to take the ultimate power protected by her grace, the goddess. Ooh. Skyward Sword. The power she guarded was without equal. I thought that said without quiet for a second. Handed down by the gods of old, this power gave its holder the means to make any desire a reality. Such was the might of the ultimate power that the Old Ones placed in the care of the goddess. To prevent this great power from falling into the hands of the evil swarming the lands, The goddess gathered the surviving humans on an outcropping of Earth. She sent it skyward beyond the reach of the demonic hordes, beyond even the clouds. With the humans safe, the goddess joined forces with the land dwellers and fought the evil forces, sealing them away. At last, peace was restored to the surface. Or so they thought! Oh, my neck hurts. Oh, crack my neck. This is a tale that you humans have told for many ages, generation to generation. But there are other legends long hidden away from memory that are intertwined with this tale. Now a new legend bound to this great story stands ready to be revealed. A legend that will be forged by your own hand. How long is this cutscene? I mean, not even into the game yet, really. Is that the end of it? Okay. Now, what I was gonna say before I got interrupted was that if I stop to read the chat in the middle of a tangent, I'll just lose my train of thought completely, and then I won't remember what I was talking about. I'm honestly lucky I even remember the rest of that thought, considering I stopped to read that whole thing. Creating new save data. Wow, 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 wow. Wouldn't it have been sad if it was like, oh, you have enough space on your Switch. Point the Joy-Con at the screen and press Y. If the gyro sensor seems to be misaligned during the game, point the Joy-Con R at the screen and press Y and attempt to reset it. But I'm on the floor! I'm just gonna point it forward. Seems like it's working fine. Oh, auto-saving! That's another thing that was added. Auto-saving was not a thing in the original. Okay, let's start. I think I'll just go with Link. I know, it's so unoriginal, but I like just having my character Link. Yeah, this is the official beginning of the game. Can you guys hear the game okay? Well, I just took a look at the bar and the mixer. It's very loud. It's almost as loud as me, so yeah, I think it's fine. Nintendo presents The Legend of Zelda. Skyward HD. I mean, some streamers don't read chat as much, and some don't even read. Honestly, I unfollow all the ones that don't read. Sorry. No, you don't have to be sorry. I mean, if you like people who interact with chat, well, that's your decision whether or not you want to follow them. I try my best to interact with chat. It's just, yeah, sometimes you get a bit distracted. Look at this! Look at this! I do have to say, maybe it's just this one location, but the upgraded resolution doesn't really look much different right now. That could just be where we are, though. I know Twilight Princess HD, I never really could see the difference in resolution. Unless I was in an area like the forest where you could see wood. On wood, the resolution was fantastic. On rocks, it looked the same as the GameCube version. Linky, linky, linky poo, linky poo, linky poo, linky, linky, linky poo. Give me a kiss. You gotta give that guy a kiss. Oh, I see how it is. Rise, Link. The time has come for you to awaken. I'm starting to wonder if I should have named my character something else, actually. Nah, that's fine. You are fated to have a hand in a great destiny, and it will soon find you. The time has come for you to awaken. Link. Yes, that is my name. It's Big Birdo. Not everyone's like me, used to multitask to pay attention to chat so much. That is true. I mean, I'm not even the best at multitasking. That's one thing I like about just chatting streams. It's easy to pay attention to chat because all you gotta do is look at the screen. You don't need to like play a game and re-chat, all that. This reminds me of a Bloober Skyward Sword video I found on the internet a long time ago. It's from Bowser. Dear pesky plumbers, the Koopalings and I have taken over the Mushroom Kingdom. The princess is now a permanent guest at one of my 7 Koopa hotels. I dare you to find her if you can. I've never even heard, like, the game or show or whatever that's from. I've never heard it from the original. I've only memorized it from a Skyward Sword bloopers video. It's from Bowser. Hey, sleepyhead. I know how much you like to sleep in, so I'm guessing this letter will be your alarm clock this morning. Did I guess right? Well, I don't know about you, but my guess would be it's from Bowser. Okay, I'll let it drop now. Rise and shine, Link. Today's the wing ceremony. You promised to meet me before it starts, remember? You better not keep me waiting, Zelda. Wow, first thing in the morning and she's already demanding things of me. Aw, that face though. You can tell he cares a lot about her. What if I just want to open the window and just jump off the cliff? That's another thing I could do. Sit! First thing you do, sit. Man, I've seen so many people who say like Skyward Sword Link is ugly though, like art style wise. I really don't get that. Look how precious he is. He's precious bean. Okay, anything else you can interact with before I go? Haha! Free money! Look how big a rupee is in this game. How do you fit more than one of these in your pocket? I feel like this thing would take up the whole pocket, if you could even fit it in there to begin with. Tail elves have it told. I know they're not elves, don't worry. Yeah, you better know they're not elves. I already fought one person on this. I'll fight everybody else. They're not elves. She put Zelda as name. What if Zelda is a girl? Tilt R with the camera. Oh wow. Such a thing that I did not discover on my own 2 seconds ago. Yeah? Pippin! Morning, Link. So, today's the wing ceremony. Are you ready? All I'm saying is everyone else is out practicing at the plaza, but you seem pretty relaxed about the whole thing. Of course, that Crimson Loftwing of yours is something special. I feel pretty confident riding him, too. My bird won the last ceremony, but even I don't think he could beat that red terror of yours. Is this a compliment or an insult? I honestly can't tell. Of course, a bird's true speed in a race always comes down to the skill of the rider. I'm something of a bird researcher around here, so you know, if you ever find yourself in need of some bird expertise, sorry, I forgot to read one of those words, come see old Pippin. I think I can figure it out myself, Pippin, but thanks for the offer. Maybe it's because the realistic style, but that's calling IRL people ugly. Well, I think it's the lips, to be honest. Maybe it's the kind of cel-shaded look. I don't know. I mean, it does look different from other art styles, but hey, Zelda is like almost always trying out a new art style. Unless the game is like a direct sequel to another game, they haven't really shared art styles at all. Skyward Sword is completely unique just to Skyward Sword. Okay, where else can we go? Fledge! It's locked. Colin and Stretch. It's locked. That's my room. Sledge, I found him! Dude, did you know your door's locked? Probably to keep trespassers like me from coming inside. But hey, I got curious, okay? Don't judge me. Don't give me that look. Good morning, Link. Today's the big wing ceremony, right? Baby got a Link costume. What? No! That's the knight uniform for any graduated knights. I wanted to fly too, but I didn't make the cut, so I'm stuck back here at the academy. Plus, I've got to move these barrels over to the kitchen. I was hoping to at least be able to cheer you on, Link, but well, I guess that's the way it goes. Go out there and wow them, buddy. I shall lift a barrel. You imagine how hard it would be to hold a barrel like this in real life, though? I mean, is this even the best way to carry a barrel? I guess you would have to get your fingers underneath it from the bottom. Well, I guess you wouldn't have to. If you grabbed it from the sides and then hauled it up, you could just like sip your hand underneath the side of the barrel. I guess that would depend on the barrel's weight, though, if it's easy to do that. There's too many factors that go into this. I don't like this. Bam! Henya. I always forget your name, lady. There was also a part of that same Bloopers video where it played that the trolling music, and it was just Link throwing stuff at her head. She actually responds to it, and it's really funny. What's all this? I thought I told Fledge to carry that. Well, it's probably for the best. That skinny boy would probably have gotten flattened. And you couldn't have thought of this before you asked Fledge to lift something he obviously isn't strong enough to lift. Really? Have a brain, lady. Say, don't you have some important ceremony or some such today? Well, thanks for the help. You don't sound so grateful. You should have given me free money for that. Well, I guess since I did work, it wouldn't have been free. It would have just been proper payment. Thanks, that was a huge help, Link. I know it's not much, but here's half of the pay the old lady offered me to do that. Ah, here we go, my free money. 4 swords confirmed. 4 swords, let's go, woohoo. I have to hang back and watch the academy today. Good luck with the ceremony, Link. Nice. Okay. Well, JoJo have lips and people like the style. I guess other fans aren't used to them. Myself am weirded out by characters with lips, but mostly because they only add to girls usually. Now both have or neither has. Well, I think the reason they usually add them to girls is like it's supposed to be lipstick. Like I was rewatching Avatar: The Last Airbender. Most of the characters don't have defined lips in their art style, but Zuko's sister Azula does, and that's because she wears lipstick. There's a scene where she doesn't have it on and her mouth isn't like, it doesn't have the defined lips. So for a lot of media, it could just be that, yeah, they're like, you know, it's lipstick, trying to make it stands out a little more just because of that. Hey, Link, up here! Wow, you're gonna just get the attention of the whole academy shouting at me like that. Good morning to you, Link. Today's finally the day of the long-awaited signaling ceremony. Are you feeling ready? Oh, I just remembered there's something I'd like to ask you about. My answer is no. Leave me alone. No. I will not. Dang it! You can't just ignore your instructor like this, Link. I can and I will. I already have. Target me then talk. I'll target you with my bow and arrow that I don't have yet. Excellent. Always remember, you can target someone to talk to them easily. Wow. What a thing I needed to know. And even when there isn't anything to target, it's a convenient way to quickly face your view forward. Wow. What a thing I needed to know. Oh, it's a little silly to carry on a conversation from this distance. Why don't you come join me up here? And you couldn't thought of that before you forced me to talk to you from this distance? I swear these instructors aren't very smart. Okay, someone is stomping real loud. Stop stopping! Should be able to climb up if you dash up to the top of that wooden box, don't you think? That's just gonna be my VOD now, me yelling at children for stopping. You can make that jump fairly easily. Try climbing up here. Why can't I just have my free will? What if I don't want to go over there? What if I don't want to? He's gonna talk to me about the auto jump. No. So, what are you up to? Rushing to get some last minute bird riding practice this morning? You know, that's exactly it. Last minute. So therefore, I don't have time to talk to you. Oh, you have someone to meet? Ah, Zelda's waiting for you, is she? Yes, just drag out the conversation longer. I'm sure she'll wait. Perfect timing then. You see, Zelda's father's headmaster Gabora has a pet named Mia, and well, she scampered off again. How is Zelda waiting for me equal perfect timing for you to obviously ask me to go find this pet? I've never questioned Horwell so much until today. I think carry inside of head and arm holding, or both arms holding like a hug. Maybe you could have done that. I guess it depends on how heavy the barrel is. Look over there. Do you see her? Because you forcibly took my eyeballs and like ascended them into the sky to give me this different angle, yes, I do see them. The headmaster is so busy working with Zelda preparing the ceremony. I thought maybe I should feed her, but the ceremony is about to start and I just put on a fresh set of clothes and well, you see, you're so important you have to ask someone else to do it so you don't get dirty, really? Will you help me out and go retrieve Mia for me? I should say I'm busy, because that is the truth. I am busy with stuff. Well, fine. Fantastic! So you'll do it? I know you're in a hurry, so I really appreciate your taking the time to help. I like this grammatically correct usage of the word "your" right there. I once saw someone a long time ago post a screenshot of Fi using the word "your" exactly like that. There were a few people who were like, typo, and it's like, no! That's not a typo! Well, their logic was, it should be, I really appreciate you taking the time to help. It's like, nope. I mean, you probably could do that, because a lot of people say it that way when they talk. But, you know, he's appreciating our decision to take the time to help. Therefore, you're taking the time to help. Of course, it wasn't this dialogue box that people were commenting on. It was something Fi said. I can't remember exactly what it was. I remember. It was if you failed a certain trial later in the game enough times, she would say she's beginning to doubt your being the chosen hero or whatever. It's like, dang, Fi, coming at me like that. But yeah, that's what it was. That was the context. And yeah, people were like, typo. It's not a typo, people. Do you have any avatar husbandos or waifus? Well, let's see. Characters from Avatar that I consider a husbando or waifu. The Cabbage Man. You should be able to climb up somewhere over there. If you hang off the ledge there, you can climb onto the roof on the other side. Thanks for stealing my eyeballs again to change the perspective. I'm terribly sorry, but I know you're quite the climber and I really do appreciate it. Of course. You're gonna talk to me about the auto jump when I come back. Or maybe they just took that dialogue out. I remember he used to try to tell you about the auto jump. The auto jump. It has such a nice ring to it. That's what he said. And he didn't stop me to talk to me about it. And I clearly already know about the auto jump, so maybe they just took that dialogue out. Okay. How does Chad even get all the way up here? Chad sneak out of basement casually. They're starting a riot. Here you go. Oh my god! Can I look forward? Ow! Oh, the screen's going all over the place. Oh my god! Look at the face! Oh, look how cute! It is gonna take a bit getting used to though, with recentering the screen and all that. But that was something I always had to do with the Wii version, so I'm used to it already. But I also gotta get used to it all over again. Wow, you just forced me to drop a cat on the ground, Horwell. How dare you? Nice work, you brought her back safe and sound. Yeah, safe. Except for those broken ankles when you forced me to just drop her on the ground. What the frick was that, Horwell? So rude. Sorry for troubling with you with this. I know you're busy, Link. I suppose I should feed Mia now. You were gonna talk to me about the auto jump. What happened to your auto jump dialogue? Please tell the headmaster that we found his pet. He should be up at the statue of the goddess. Okay. But like, I guess people are, you know, people have been playing Zelda for long enough. I guess they already know what the auto jump is, so there's no really need to tell us about it, but I don't know. I guess I always liked how he said, the auto jump. Has such a nice ring to it. I just thought it was funny. I believe Zelda's there with him, so you should hurry along. Oh yes, I should give you a reward. It's not much, but take this. Don't tell the others. It's auto jump. Dang it. You got a red rupee. It reminds me of this meme I saw a long time ago. It was a picture of Link holding up a red rupee like this, and it said like, dude, what if red rupees tasted like raspberries? Now every time I see a red rupee from Skyward Sword, I can just only think of that meme. There you go. Mia, it was, I don't want to look at you, Horwell. Ew. It was so nice knowing you, so nice seeing you today, okay? Hi. Mia is cute. Can't say the same for Horwell though. I'm just gonna what's the word? Roast. My brain was going to the word rage for some reason. I'm just roast all these NPCs. This is Rude Rant Stream. Rant at Skyward complaints, rant at NPCs. What's next? I'll rant at the gameplay. Beesh. Maybe they took off because it wouldn't be hard to play instantly. I mean, it's not hard to do the auto jump, and even in the Wii, you just run off something and Link jumps automatically. That's what it is. Morning, Link. How's life? Did you manage to get even a wink of sleep last night? I mean, oh, probably talking about the anticipation, like for like the ceremony and the festival today or whatever. Because otherwise, I was like, I mean, what's going on that I would not, that I would lose sleep over? Figured you might have been tossing and turning all night thinking about the big ceremony today. Yep, there you go, called it. What am I doing? Oh, just fixing this gate here. It's been squeaky lately, and we can't have that on the day of the ceremony. You know, I forgot. Wait, I forgot I was gonna do something for this stream. I've had this picture saved for weeks. I was gonna add it in, and I forgot about it till now. Let me get this in here. I wanna have a Skyward Sword playing buddy. Let me find where his photo is. Here it is. Play with you or him, okay? He's our Skyward Sword playing buddy. Hey, you haven't already forgotten to send your prayers to the goddess this morning, have you? Just face the bird statue over there and say a short prayer to save your progress. As you know, those bird statues are all over Skyloft. It's about time you get in the habit of stopping at a statue every time you run by one. A prayer in time saves 9, if you know what I'm saying. A prayer in advance prevents game save data loss. That could have been worded a little more efficiently, but yes, let's save. So the first file, that's fine with me. You died of a cat climbing skills? I mean, top of the roof of a building just seems a little excessive, but hey. The suspicious-looking guy voiced by you will forever haunt me now. What suspicious-looking guy? Horwell or that dude down there? You got a stamina fruit. This peculiar fruit replenishes your stamina gauge. Ooh. See, like that what it did there, right there, when it like stopped you to tell you what it is. That's what it used to do for items every single time you turned them on. Not items, but like collectibles, treasures. You know what I mean. You know what I'm saying. I'll just nom-gear him's hand. Ah! I'm so happy they brought this to Switch though. We haven't gotten like any ports or anything of Skyward Sword since 2011. Oh, you guided by sevens of the goddess. Hey, good morning, Link. It's Zelda. I'm glad to see my Loftwing got you out of bed. She sends her Loftwings to terrorize innocent boys in the morning. I was pretty sure you'd sleep in and forget to meet me this morning. But look at this instrument, and look at this outfit. They're mine to use today in the ceremony, since I'll be playing the role of the goddess. Aren't they beautiful? Especially this instrument. They tell me it's just like the one the goddess was said to have in the legends. Ooh, nice. I always wish that they would make replicas of that harp there. Like, if you look online, you can find replicas of, like, the Ocarina of Time. I actually have one. I own one. It's a ceramic ocarina. It's real nice, real good. But I always wish that we could get, like, good replicas of the other instruments from other Zelda games, including this harp and the spirit flute from Spirit Track. Like, I want a spirit flute, pan flute. Frick yeah, I'll buy that. Nobody makes them, though. It sounds gorgeous, too. I asked Father about it, and he says it's called a harp. And look at these clothes. I made this wrap myself, and we get to use it in today's ceremony. I'm just thinking how, like, I like that little touch of world building just slipped into that last thing of dialogue where she says she had to ask her father what it was because they don't know. It's like, really tells you, like, hey, there's a lot of stuff in this world that they don't know about because they're up here in the sky. And apparently the harps are not common instruments found on Skyloft, I guess. But it's just interesting when stories do that. Just through a little slip of dialogue, you can learn so much about, you know, their life and what things are like in the world around them. Between the harp and this outfit, I'm going to make a great goddess today. Not as great as Gurhim here, though. I bet he'd be the best goddess. Did you just take this game and replace Zelda's model with Gurhim's? Yes! Replace everyone's model with Gurhim's, but it'd be very funny if it was just Zelda. I got you up early this morning because I wanted you to be the first to see me like this, Link. Special treatment. How do I look? I'll just say great, just to be nice. I think so too, but it's nice to know you agree. Thanks, Link. And when I say replace her model with Gurhim's, I don't mean like swap them around. Just have Gurhim's model be the same, and then swap Zelda's with Gurhim's. So there'll be scenes where Gurhim is trying to get to Gurhim, and it'll look really funny. I want to see that. Don't other ocarinas look the same one, like one in Minish Cap? Actually, no. Because there's also the fairy ocarina from Ocarina of Time. You know, there's two different ocarinas in that game. I know there's also one from Link's Awakening. You guys remember the ocarina from Link's Awakening, right? I don't think they all look the same. Even if some of them are blue, like I think the one from Link's Awakening was blue, it's not exactly the same. There's some differences to it. So, replace Link with Gurhim as well. Ooh, plays Gurhim. Yes, yes! Dude, I would do anything for that. Too bad it's not a Switch can't have like mods running on it. That mod, I would play the crap out of that. Ah, there you are, Zelda. Are you all prepared for today's ceremony? Oh, hello, Father. Oh, it's a father. Should I do a deep man voice?
Oh, Link, you're here too. Outstanding. It's encouraging to see you up so early, given your capacity for sleep. No doubt today's ceremony had you too excited to close your eyes for once.
All the little jabs in my sleeping habits. Maybe I'm just a good restful sleeper. You ever think about that? No, of course not. You only think about yourselves.
If you win today's ceremonial race, you'll get to participate in the post-race ritual with Zelda. So give it your best out there.
This voice is killing my throat. I think I'm gonna stop. Yes, about that. Father, I don't know if you can do it. Doubting my ability already? I just got here, Woman. Recently, Link hasn't been practicing much at all for the ceremony. And even when he's out riding his Loftwing, he's just lazily gliding around, probably daydreaming. What's wrong with that? I daydream all the time. I don't know what he's thinking. He's going to have to be in perfect control of his bird to win today. I mean, do we really have that many professional racers racing today? No need to worry yourself, Zelda. Though you may have a point, today's wing ceremony tests the skill of the rider as well as his bond to his bird. Victory will not come easily. And, as you pointed out, I haven't seen him practicing as hard as some of the other students. Well, that's because I've already mastered the art of bird riding and therefore don't need to practice as much. But you've known him since you were both very little. You should know better than to fret about him. You see, Link and his Loftwing share a special connection. I've never seen anything quite like it. He looks like he comes out of a fighting game villain with come at me with all you like, I can take you all on. I mean, I can't say I really see what you're seeing, but okay. As you know, each of us in Skyloft is but one half of a pair. We are only made whole by our Loftwings, the guardian birds that the goddess bestows upon each of us as a symbol of her divine protection. When we are young, every one of us meets our Loftwing under the great statue of the goddess. It's quite a big moment, as I'm sure you recall. This whole dialogue box here, it's always awkward when a character in a story talks like this. Like, at least I always think it's awkward because, like, they're only saying it for the viewer. They're not saying it for the other characters because, like, obviously Link and Zelda would know this already. They've lived here their whole lives. They probably sat through a whole bunch of Loftwing meeting ceremony things. It's like, and the whole, as I'm sure you recall part at the end. Totally calling attention to the fact that, yes, Zelda does know this and therefore there's no need for him to repeat it. He's only saying it for the viewer here. You can actually see that a lot in fiction if you just really pay attention. It's kind of a pet peeve of mine. I don't like it. Like, you could slip this information in some other way, I would say. I'm sure they could have figured out a more natural way to bring up that information. If he had a Pokemon, would be a Noctowl. He actually is based off an owl, I think. But that first meeting between Link and his Loftwing was extraordinary. The bird that came to him was a Crimson Loftwing. It is a breed so rare we were sure for some time it had vanished from the line. Yes, and the boy and his bird seemed to share a profound connection from the moment they met. Do you recall when Link and that Loftwing of his first met? What a sight! The little boy just hopped up on that bird and gracefully flew away without even a moment of instruction. They were meant for each other. It would have been funnier if he tried to, like, hop on the Loftwing's back. And he just starts bucking him off like a raging bull. Is this the game with the giant owl of complicated explanation? I feel like most other games have an owl that gives complicated explanation every single game. This is this game's equivalent. And judging by how jealous you were that day, I'd say the friendship he shared with his bird didn't go unnoticed by you, my dear. How can you remember this so much? I think it'd fade with age by now. But who can blame you? I'm sure you weren't the only one envious of that powerful bond shared by Link and his bird. Anyone who is a part of something special is bound to catch some nasty looks sooner or later. Hoo hoo. He's literally an owl! He said the thing! Hoo hoo! This context is nothing to laugh at, Father. This ceremony is part of the final test for those training to become Knights of Skyloft. So serious. If Link doesn't fly fast enough during the race, what if Link messes up his big chance? What if he's not allowed to become a knight? Calm down, my dear, we'll be fine. Honestly, it's almost as though you become a completely different person when you worry about Link. It's funny how people are like that. Hey. Listen, Link, you'd better fly your heart out today. At the very least, you need to squeeze in a little practice time before the race. Forcing me against my will to do an activity I do not want to. This is non-consensual. Here we are. Go on now. Jump off the edge and call your Laugh-Wing. It's almost time for the ceremony, so try to practice seriously for once. I wonder what button is the Laugh-Wing calling button on here. Oh yeah, you can't sense your bird out there? Oh, I get it. You're trying to weasel out of having to practice. Nice try, but you're not fooling me. Off you go. Okay, Lick, go ahead. Just press. Oh, okay, it's the down one. Well, I didn't even have to push it. He did it on its own. His bird sure is taking a long time to get here. Something's wrong. I'm starting to question if I should have Gurem here for the whole stream though. Because it's just more of the screen being taken up, you know. I might remove Gurem. I think your buddy time is over, buddy. Goodbye. She'll push you to death. I knew it. Henry predicted it. Ooh, called it. You replace his bird that carries you. No, that would be terrifying. I don't want to see that. I'm sorry, friend. I didn't mean to push you so hard. You didn't sprain your wing, did you? This is very odd, Link. What could have possibly happened to your Laugh-Wing? You ate it! That's why you're fat! For a bird to ignore the call of his master, it's unheard of. Maybe my bird's the first time for everything. And you still can't sense your bird nearby, eh, Link? This is quite a problem, especially considering the wing ceremony is about to start. Link, when you said you couldn't sense your Laugh-Wing, well, I should have believed you. I'm sorry. I need to tend to my own Laugh-Wing, so I'll catch up with you later. Right, shove me off a cliff and then ditch me. You'd better go on ahead and see if you can find where your bird has gone. Could you imagine if all the tiny birds in the game were replaced by tiny Gyrohems? Hi, how did it get to be so late? If I recall correctly, this year Instructor Horwell is presiding over the ceremony. Not Horwell again! Link, you should go explain the situation to him and see if he's willing to delay the race a little so you can find your bird. What's that smug look for the just cross your face? Father, you're the headmaster of the academy. If Link asked Instructor Horwell, he'd probably just come to talk to you about it. Ah, quite true. As usual, you make an excellent point, my dear. That's because Zelda's smart. Very well, I'll explain the situation to him myself. Link, run along and tell Instructor Horwell to come see me in my quarters. Okay. All textures replaced by Gyrohem. I give you a cursed thing to imagine and no! And here I thought Gyrohem would make a game blessed. The image in my head is the opposite of blessed. Link, I'm going to tend my bird to make sure he's not hurt. I'll catch up with you later. Go and see if anyone in town knows what happened to your Laugh-Wing. Okay, fine. Fine. For a second, I was tempted to push the X button to jump. I've been playing too much Breath of the Wild. I haven't even played it recently. That's the other funny thing. I haven't played it since the last stream. Is something wrong? What's the big hurry? What? Your Laugh-Wing is missing? Yes! Isn't it terrible? But I just saw him. Groose's bird was chasing off after your feathered fella. Which way? I think, well, to be honest, I don't really know where they went. Dang it. Well, that's something to go off of, I guess. Okay, here's Horwell. What's wrong, Link? You're looking a little pale. What? Your love wing is missing? How strange and troubling. Do you think you can find him? Do you think he's dead? You're going to start looking for him now? How will you make it back in time to fly in the ceremony? Well, what else do you suggest I do? Don't look for him and don't find him and therefore also can't participate in the ceremony? Like, I don't know what else you're suggesting here. Do you have a better idea? What else am I supposed to do? It looks like your participation in the ceremony hinges on hinges on whether or not you can find that bird on time. Nah! Continue. Excuse me. I see. So the headmaster has summoned me. Alright then, I'll go speak with him immediately. I still owe you for helping me out earlier, so don't worry about the ceremony for now. You focus on finding your Loftwing. Okay, and you focus on working on your puns. They're terrible. When protagonists stay quiet and the characters act like they talk. I mean, Link does canonically talk. Some people refuse to believe it, but no, like, Link doesn't have his own dialogue boxes, but because obviously the character is responding to something. Obviously Horwell is, responding to something said, and Link is the only one there who could have said anything. So therefore, responding to what Link said. So Link talks. And Link does have dialogue boxes in this game and Breath of the Wild, like in certain cutscenes and stuff, when you're allowed to choose what you want to say. Those are dialogue boxes, technically, so yeah. Hold up, Link. Hey, Link. Hey, kid, I'm right here. I'm like 2 feet in front of you. Not even probably that, actually. Could you help me with something? All you have to do is dash and roll into the tree. Just like I've been doing. Dash, and then when you're in front of the tree, BAM! Do a roll right into it. Come on, please. While dashing, shake the left Joy-Con. Why the left one? How do I dash again? Okay. Why the left one? Also from the bloopers video. You did it! Sky Stag Beetle! Wait up! Modi! You lost it that quickly, dude. You had 2 seconds with it. Look how pretty Skyloft is, though. Like, how could so many people miss out on this game? Hello! Fran. Heat. I thought it said Reet for a second. Really? Blessed Spark. Oh. Why? Oh, I did want to check though. I tried to swap my hotkeys so that this. Aha! There you go. Yeah, I got my hotkeys now. So now I can just go like. Hey Link, how's it going? The wing ceremony's about to begin, right? Except I can't, because I lost my bird. Remember when Pivot won the last one right at the last second? It was so close! Now that was a race. Hey, your Crimson Loftwing will be in the race, right? I'm looking forward to seeing what he can do. I like how Link doesn't even mention that his bird's missing to him. No, Chris, that sure was a pain, but with the scratching and pecking. Oh, he knows something. Cute smug. My smug is always cute, even on a bad day. Of course it was. You think a big Crimson Loftwing like that was gonna go down without a fight? I think I found what happened to my bird. But we got him, and I don't care how tough those birds are supposed to be. He's not getting out of that pen anytime soon, boys. Oof. Whoa! Wait, so, yeah, just how long you been standing there? 10 minutes. What's your problem anyway? Oh wait, I got it. You're here to talk about today's race. I can see it in those dopey eyes of yours. You come up with some better insults other than dopey eyes. Really? That's the best you can do? You're supposed to be a bully character and that's the best you can do? I'm not even a bully and I could come up with 10 insults stronger than that. They're pleading, "Oh, Groose, can you please find it in your heart to let me win today, please?" You're just desperate to win so you can get some alone time with Zelda up on the statue of the goddess at the end of the ceremony. You know, it's funny that he brings that up as a point, because I'm pretty sure, you know, being Zelda's best friend and all, that Link would have plenty of alone time with her. It can't be that rare of a thing to have. Well, sorry, pal. Groose doesn't do charity for wimps. My advice? Work hard and wish with all your heart. You might even come in second. Say, come to think of it, how come I don't see your bird? You know why. You're just playing dumb. Oh, hang on, I'm sorry, I forgot. You don't have to play dumb. Where's the scruffy pile of red feathers? I can't imagine what could have happened to him. Do you think his tiny brain got confused by all the clouds and got lost? Nice hair. You lay off my dude right now or I'll flatten you. Everyone knows I've got the slickest pompadour in town. It's got some of the best dialogue. You know, we're all getting tired of how you never let anyone forget you and Zelda go way back. You've been friends since you were kids? Big deal. It doesn't change the fact that you float through life with your head in the clouds. I mean, don't all of you do that? Doesn't everyone on this island live with their head in the clouds? Literally, we're in the sky. That applies to everybody. Would you wake up, straighten up, and grow a backbone already? I mean, you're telling that to the person who's currently stick straight with proper posture. Meanwhile, you're over here slouching to the side. Yeah, get a grip, dude. Jumps like you are dragging our honored academy through the mud. And just who might you talking? And just who might you be talking about, Groose? Oh, Zelda. Hey, nah, it's And suddenly he can't even think of a coherent sentence, and he thinks we're the dumb ones? I mean, I understand getting flustered, but if you can't walk the walk, don't talk the talk. Don't even try it, Groose. You're picking on Link again, aren't you? He's a student at the academy, like all of us. Oh, there's a choo-choo train going by my house. I don't have the window open this time, so I don't know if the mic will actually pick it up. And it might not even blow the horn, so who knows. But there is one going by my house, just in case you guys hear it. Why do you insist on bullying him around so much? Yeah, I suppose. You suppose? Suppose what? Get him, Zelda! Do it! Yes, Queen! I suppose you, He's died. He's dead. We've lost him. Forget it. I wasn't supposing anything, okay? Okay, we're out of here, boys. Later, Link. Hope you find your bird, or else you're gonna have to sit out today's race. Just give me the information and nobody gets hurt. Just go pick up a big stick and, like, whack him over the head with it. Then just, like, tie up his friends here and just force the information out of one of them. Problem solved. That could be a major setback towards knighthood, so find that bird or get real used to the taste of failure. It's your special flavor. I still think your insults need a lot of work. Tables are turned, now he's being pointed at. Forget! Zelda's a queen! I hate to say it, but I'm beginning to suspect that those blockheads have something to do with your Lawflame's disappearance. What? No. Link, those guys aren't going to give aren't going to help us find your bird, so we better start searching. I'll fly around Skyloft and see if I can spot any trace of your bird. Thank you. See, finally someone's helping me here. Father said he talked to Instructor Horwell about delaying the start of the wing ceremony, so don't worry, we'll find your bird in time. Let's do this! Gotta appreciate when a girl protects you, right? That's how you know your wife was a good one, when she works to protect you. Oh, now I can talk to you actually about something. What's wrong, Link? What? Your Laughwing is missing? Your Laughwing is... Dramatic pause. Missing? Why couldn't we have mentioned this 2 minutes ago when we initially talked to him? I mean, he could be someone who could have seen something. Why are we only just now telling him this? That's terrible! I was so looking forward to seeing that red blur streak through the sky. I thought it said red blue for a second. I was like, what? No, I haven't seen him. Why don't you look for him by the statue of the goddess? You'll have a good view of the whole town from way up there. That is true. The statue of the goddess is a great big statue in the north of Skyloft. I was literally just there. You don't need to tell me where it is. It's at the place with the X mark. Okay, again, I was just there. You don't need to show me where it is. You know how to read a map, right? Hey, you guys in the chat, you know how to make rope, right? Just no big reason why. You know, I'm just curious. Not because I want to strangle a man or anything. Okay, now it's forcing us to look at the map. Let's do this so we can make it stop beeping. Look, flower hearts. I mean heart flowers. You got a heart. This item's life-giving energy restores 1 heart of life. What if we went the entire game and like only picked up a heart like that at the very end? You just never take damage or just don't use hearts to heal. Maybe you needed to talk to him first. You haven't before he was missing, so. I mean, yeah, I'm just making a joke. No, get up there, Link, get. No, Link, get, Link, get. Finally.
Hey.
Oh, hey, Link. Oh, it's Pippin. Over here. I have some information about your Laughwing. Come over here. I like how he's like, hey, Link, over here. I have some information about your Laughwing, Link. Come over here. I started to tie knots at 12 plus years because my hands never had basic skills. I mean, hey, I'm not really an expert in knots either, so hey, don't feel bad about that. Drawing really helped me last year as a hand. And that's great! I bet you can draw better than me. Actually, I've seen your drawings. I know they're better than mine. Best thing to come out of this is still Gurham. Yes! A legendary X knows it! Gurham's a queen! By the way, how you doing today, Legendary X? I was wondering when I would see someone else pop into the chat. Hey, Link! I was just looking for you. I heard your Laughwing has gone missing, so I thought I'd join in the search. I should like pop that image of Gurham back in here, but just lower it so it's just his hand. Just see his hand next to me. Oh, I was gonna read that. Dang it. I'm so sorry, Link. I really wanted to tell you, but if Groose found out I told you. Sounds like Groose forced him to keep quiet about it. Go on. Tell him the truth. Yes! Encourage honesty. It's the right thing to do. Just a little while ago, when I was cleaning up the dining hall, Groose and his buddies came in. Yeah, I was just there with you, I know. They didn't notice I was there and started talking about their plan to hide your Laughwing. No! I wanted to warn you, Link, but just as I tried to sneak away, Groose and his gang grabbed me. They said that if I told you, they'd make sure I would never be able to ride a bird ever again. I mean, unless they physically chop off your legs, I don't know how they would do that. for your legs, your arms to get you to hold on. You'd have to just kind of amputate all your limbs. And like, obviously people in Skyward are gonna be like, Flinch, what happened to your legs and arms? And they would get caught. Whoops. That was a complete accident. It sounds like Groose and his buddies had a plan to capture your bird and hide him near a waterfall. Gee, Pippin, you don't say. You sound like Fi, dude. Well, near a waterfall would mean... Quick, let's take a look at your map. Don't you have your own map we can look at? Why does it have to be my map? That's it, right there. I think it means the waterfall marked here with X. Okay, right here. That's not too far away. Forgive me, Link. I can't help being such a coward. I'm really sorry. Wishing this game had access. You wish every game had access. Unless they actually do have access. In which case, you don't wish that because they do. Oh, really? One more thing, Link. If you're going out to the waterfall, remember that there are some dangerous things there. Creepy, crawly things. You'll need to carry a sword. Great! Just pull up your skirt and pull one out. I think I saw the Knight Commander go into the sparring hall a little while ago. You should ask him if you can borrow one. Okay, fine, since you insist. He would point so hard and intensely he would never ride a bird again. Just curse him with the point. The Skyward Sword, where getting to the point has a different meaning. Hey, it's Link! Hey, it's Rune! Hey, it's everybody! Just announce it to the world! So, you still want to get in some sword practice even though today's the wing ceremony? I'm impressed. The sword is in the back room. Go on back there and get it. I'll be here for a while, so if there's anything you don't understand about handling a sword, go ahead and ask. I know how to handle a sword. I've already wielded several different weapon types in Breath of the Wild. I remember once I saw a Bloomer's video where this chest was open and inside was not the sword, but a bomb, and it exploded and killed everybody. You got a practice sword! Students at the Knight Academy practice with these. It looks like it has a fairly sharp blade, but fairly sharp isn't very sharp, and therefore that means it is not the sword for me. I actually own 2 swords. Did you guys know that? I don't know if I've ever said that before. I'm the proud owner of 2 different swords. One of which has stabbed me before. You got a sword. I wonder if it tastes like a face? Probably not. Not unless you rubbed it all over your face. If you're properly oiling your sword and taking care of it, I wouldn't want sword oil all over my face. Ew. Oh yeah, you want to learn about how to use a sword? No thanks! That's right, you're good with a sword. But practice is everything. You don't become a sword master sitting on your rear end. Well, good thing I'm standing then. But you've got to practice those fundamentals. No. 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 Hey, Link! Oh, let me leave, dude! I want my freedom! The freedom to whip the sword out everywhere I go. You can't take swords outside of sparring hall. What do you think you're doing sneaking out with that? I mean, it's hardly sneaky if I'm doing it right in front of you. I'm just gonna say, that would be some terrible stealth skills. You got a sword, I read that. What? Your Loftwing is missing? You want to go look for it? Well, I guess I can make an exception just this once. But remember, the Skyloft is a peaceful place. Only knights carry swords. So I don't want to see you swinging it around all like crazy out there. I don't want to get in a ton of trouble over this, so here's the deal. Make sure you're getting plenty of practice on these logs first. And once you get outside with that sword, only use it when you absolutely have to. Got it? Fine. Ah, here you go. Ah. Oh. Ah. I know that one's for shields actually, but I just like to hit it anyway. Damn, that was easy. Man, you guys must go through a lot of wood having to remake these logs all the time. Now I think about it, Skyward doesn't have a forest. Where did you get the wood to make these? Where did you get all the wood to even build all these houses, now that I think about it? Anyway, that's right, Link. You really are a strong swordsman. Easy to teach, too. You make this instructor proud. Are you ready to try a spin attack? No, but fine. Not that I'm not ready, it's that I don't want to. Great. Now I'm going to surround you with logs. Use a spin attack to cut them all without moving from that spot. Where do you get all these logs, dude? Good one. That sure looked like it felt good. I mean, hey, if you want to know how it feels, just come over here. I'll do an up close and personal demonstration for you. So why don't you try a fatal blow to close out our session? Alright, when your enemy is down, target it with ZL and throw yourself at it to land a fatal blow. Woohoo! Do a side slash on that log. When it's down, try finishing it off with this technique. Cool. That's the way. I'm just so tired of this tutorial. A fatal blow is an effective move to use right when you've used your shield or a well-placed spin attack to knock an enemy on its back. Oh, but monsters don't stay down for long, so you'll have to land that fatal blow quick before they get up. I mean, yeah, what kind of monster is gonna sit on the ground? Like, if I was a monster and some teenage boy ran up to me and started beating me with a sword to the point I fell over, yeah, I probably wouldn't get up. No, I'll just lie here. I'll play dead, you know. He's obviously not gonna. I've been impaled. He stabbed me into the chest. I want to inform you that people die when they are killed. Oh, I love that line. I actually don't know if I've seen that line like in action. I've seen some of Fate Stay Night, but not a lot of it. I don't know if I actually ever got to that line. What episode is it in? Do you know? I know it's from Fate Stay Night. Wow, the archer class really is made up of archers. Howdy, man. Look at this thing. Who knows how long the statue has been here? And it only has one eye. Poor thing. You probably didn't notice, but you can press up to look around. Yes, I do know this. Interesting. Wonder what the other eye is. They got a heart right. They probably colonizes lands, but there's no lands up here. I mean, there's some. One over there. There's one down there. Probably some more over that way somewhere. But they're not like big lands. Yes, I like this wood. It's some good wood. Oh. Aha! It's my bird! I found him! Also, hi, Monster is Nuts. I forgot to say hi to you. Just read your comment. I was like, this is a quote that I know. But there's a sign there. I was gonna read it. No, hang on. I'll read the sign. Okay. Waterfall Cave. Beware of blood-sucking monsters. No kids allowed. But adults and the elderly are free to go in. I see how it is. What about teenagers, though? I mean, I know teenagers kind of qualify as kids, but they're also budding into adulthood, so therefore they're not on the same level as, like, legit kids. Oh, wow, yes. Green rupee. You've had a green rupee. It's worth 1 rupee, so collect lots of them. I like when characters hand you a green rupee and they're like, don't spend it all in one place. And you just get to be like, ha 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 ha. It's literally impossible for you to not spend it all in one place. It's a green rupee. Just cut it in half. No choo-choos. No, bad choo-choo. Bad choo-choos. Ever had a thought about shoving one of these up your butt? I think about that sometimes. I keep pushing the Y button to get my weapon out. What game is my mind trying to revert to that? Push the Y button to get my weapon out. Breath of the Wild? Again! This isn't Breath of the Wild, and I haven't played it recently. People die when they are killed. The floor here is made out of floor. The archer class is made of an archer, and water is debated for some reason wet. There's nothing more funny than characters ironically stating the obvious. Okay, what's up here? Before we move on. Also, hi, Bad Master. I saw you came in and I just got distracted by everything else, so I didn't actually say hi to you. How you doing? Yeah, this is the brand new Skyward HD. Came out yesterday. But I had work yesterday, and then I had work again today too. But I actually had time after work to play today, so yeah, played it today instead of yesterday. I want this heart. I don't care if my HP is full. Give me. It's the first green rupee. I found a blue rupee and a red rupee already. Nice. Aha! God, this sword is so weak. It can't even one-shot a freaking keys. How am I supposed to work with this crap? Money! I like this money. Do. Yes, butt talk is very interesting. I mean, who doesn't enjoy a good butt, am I right? I feel like whether you're straight, gay, bi, or anything in between, everyone can appreciate a good butt. Hey! Link! Zelda! Come to appreciate butts with me? Archer class isn't made of archers. There's gunners, there's kung fu master, and it's a dude with a giant wheel. What? Hey, Link, I was hoping I'd find you here. I heard you gone searching for your brother on the waterfall, so I thought I'd fly around and help you look. Ah, nice. Oh, I'm surprised it took you this long to find me, considering Skyward is not that big. Where exactly were you searching? How's your search going? Any sign of your Loftwing? Oh no. But there was a sign though. I had that vision in my Loftwing. Well, let's not lose hope yet. There's a place up ahead that Groose and his gang are always hanging around. Maybe we'll find something there. Groose and his gang regularly go through a cave full of monsters to get to some random clearing at the end of a pit. Not even a pit, it's a cave. I just didn't want to use the word cave again. Who's that? Who's calling for me? It's your mom. Calling because it's dinner time. Zelda, time to eat. Come home. Oh, sorry, Link. I got distracted for a moment. Let's go. You're not hungry? You don't want to go home? Okay, fine. More food for me then. I'll just take your portion when I get home. You're a mom. Now, let's go. Communism. Our mom. Da, da, da. Look, there he is. Ah, my bird. No doubt about it. That's your Loftwing, Link. I mean, yeah, no, I don't know what else it would be. Hi! Ah, my screen. Recenter it. Good God. The screen was just pulling off to the side against my will. This is not consensual. Non-consensual screen turning. Okay. Let him out. Oh, I feel like you could get out of that without the last one in the way, but okay. My favorite is, yes, the floor here is made out of floor. So many dumb quotes from that series, I swear. But that's what makes it great. Look, he's such a good boy. There should be more plushies and figures of the Lost Way. There really should. He's just so precious. Look at that. I want to head pat the giant bird. Did you know Loftwings are based off shoebill storks? They're a real thing. We should hurry, Link. Now that your Loftwing is free, you should fly to the ceremony. Yay! Flying time! But before you go, I have to ask you something. I heard this voice a few moments ago. Did you hear it too? I heard your mom calling you for dinner. Oh, Zelda, where? Dinner's getting cold. Where are you? I'd assume that you fell off the edge of the island and died. More for me, I guess. It's been happening a lot lately. It's the strangest feeling. Almost like someone is calling out to me. I never did understand who exactly is calling out to her. Like, who? Have you ever wondered what's beneath the clouds? Your mom. Some say it's an empty, barren place, or even that there's nothing at all down below. But I just have this feeling that they're wrong. Some of Father's old texts talk about a place called the Surface. The old tales that, hey, Agent Inkplex Platoon 2, woo! The old tales describe a whole world under there, far more vast than Skyloft. The thing is, no one's ever been down there to see it, and our Loftwings won't fly through the cloud barrier. I guess maybe that's to protect everybody, like keep them up here and protect them. Yeah. Okay. One of Fate's latest characters. He's an archer, but his weapon is a giant wheel. Don't ask. That actually sounds pretty cool, though. I like when characters have, like, less traditional weapons and armor types and abilities. Like, no, don't do the same stuff everyone else has done for a long time. Put a twist on it. Although, I do think it's a bit confusing that he's an archer character and that's his main weapon. Does he have a giant bow and he just shoots the giant wheel from the giant bow like an arrow? Probably not, but that would make more sense. I was going to turn into your stream sooner, but got distracted setting up stream settings. Yep, you know, I totally agree with that. I totally relate. Stream settings can just take up all your time. Not even being sarcastic. You really can just get so tuned into like just. I'm trying to think of the right words. Just get so caught up. Yeah, caught up in the stream settings. You don't notice how time it is and like how much time has passed and all that. Our mom! Communism theme plays. The floor is made of floors, a Toy Story meme. It is? Well, doesn't it all diminish the humor in it? I really like that one. Although, I really don't remember that one being said. Which Toy Story is it from? I've seen all of them. Although I've only seen the fourth one once, so if it's from the fourth one, then I'm gonna probably forgot that one. Honestly, I think I've seen a bird with that beak. Yes, it's based off the Shoebill Stork. It's a real bird. It's pretty big. It's not like Loftwing big, but it's still pretty big for a bird. Probably Pokemon. they do look like Pokemon and Loftwings. But I can't help imagining the wild things that might be waiting below. Someday I want to see for myself. Yeah, just fall down. You know, you could just fall through the clouds. Just fall down there. You can't get back up, but you'll be down there. Oh, sorry, Link. We don't have time to talk. Let's get going. Look, your bird's waiting for you. Just leap off the edge and press down. Don't worry about falling. Your bird will catch you for sure this time. Yay! Slime time, baby. It's bird time. Let's go. Is it gonna make me actually call my bird this time? Last time we just did it on its own. Oh, God. Okay. Could you imagine if society, instead of cars... Oh, God. Instead of cars, you just had giant birds to fly around on? Okay, I'm holding my Joy-Con flat and the bird's just kind of going all over the place. Link, let's run your bird through the basics just to make sure he's not hurt. You can fly your bird in any direction when it's headed upwards. Any direction. When it's headed upwards, it'll lose speed. When you want to speed up, direct your bird upward to gain altitude, then drop into a fast dive. So again, gain some altitude and then dive to speed up. Those are the basics of getting your bird to top speed. How's he handling? Do you think he's flying alright? Seems fine to me. over to this rock with a portal in it. Let me use it. Let me use it. Let me use it. Let me use it. Come on. Wait. No, wait. Let me use the portal lock. Wait, it won't let me go over to it. No! When riding a Loftwing, you can press staying at any time to go over basic controls again. You can also charge, which is an attack that gives you a burst of speed as well as slow down when you need to. Try all the moves to see in the field. Never! What am I supposed to be doing? Oh, B! B, not R. I thought that said R. I was like pushing down on the right Joy-Con. I'm like, what? What am I supposed to be doing? What's happening? It's B! Okay. You see, I'm holding my Joy-Con flat here. Look at my amazing flying, Zelda! I'm just trying to go straight, but hey, look, I can do tricks. Wow, that's a huge relief. I don't know about you, Link, but your Loftwing looks like he's flying great. Right, great! I totally was trying to go in a circle, not straight or anything. My father and the others are probably worried about your bird, so let's go give them the good news. It's an edited picture of Toy Story 1. Ooh, I want to see that picture. I love funny memes like that. I mean, who doesn't? Who doesn't love good memes? No, it smashes the wheel at people, kick it at people, or make it shoot spikes. I mean, maybe the archer class really isn't made up of just archers. It'll work this time, I promise. Famous last words. We can't reach deep sea, and some creatures only live at deep, like planes can't go too high, maybe the birds can't go too low. I think it's mostly just that, like, the cloud barrier is there to protect the people who live up here. If their birds can't take them below the barrier, they can't, like, go to the surface and, like, die or anything, you know? Your Loftwing really is amazing, especially considering everything the poor guy has been through this morning. That is true, that is true. He is a pretty good boy. If I could have just a real-life Loftwing, wouldn't it be amazing? Not only do you get a pet that really, really loves and cares about you, you get to fly around on a giant bird. Could you imagine? Could you imagine our society if we had giant birds to ride on instead of cars and stuff? That sounds amazing. Well, even if it wasn't like a permanent thing, I would love to try that even just for like a week. Give me a week in a world like that. I'm going to fly back and tell Father what happened. Okay. Oh no, again!
No!
Well, if it isn't like... Well, if it isn't the man who can't think of any half-decent insults. You come up with another one while you were gone? How long did it take you to come up with it? Like all that 20 minutes that I spent looking for my bird? Word around the plaza as you found that dumb bird of yours. Well, that was fast, considering I literally haven't stopped to tell anyone else about it. Well, that's just great, because you and your dumb bird can't tell time. All the pre-race warm-ups me and my guys did were for nothing. Now I'm all stiff. You could have been doing them this whole time, you know. We've been waiting forever for the race to start, and they delay it for you? I don't get it. The big flake gets special treatment? It's B movie. Wait, what? No, not the B movie. Nah. Am I the only one who like doesn't really remember the B movie too much though? I remember the main basic plot and like some scenes, but otherwise I don't remember much of it at all. It's been years since I've seen it. You're almost a man, and yet you still can't seem to go anywhere without Zelda. I bet you can't even decide what to have for lunch on your own, huh? Says the man who got all tongue-tied the moment she showed up. You couldn't even talk by yourself anymore. Oh, at least if I'm debating what to have with lunch with Zelda, I'm actually saying things. You can't even manage that. I don't think we haven't noticed the smug looks. Oh, smug look? You want a smug look? Here you go. Oh, Zelda and I are best friends. We go everywhere together. You think you're pretty suave, don't you? Well, yes, actually, I do think I'm pretty neat. I'm a pretty nifty, cute, kawaii VTuber girl. You dare insult me? I'll stab your eyes. I'll rip them out. Chris has been going on forever about how he's gonna be the one to be with Zelda. He's really got his pompadour and a ruffle about her. I can't read today. Sorry guys, I'm just a little tired after work today and everything. I also watched a lot of Nanners this morning. I think that might have influenced me a bit. I remember the Bee movie solely because I saw some clips in a video recently. Yeah, it's one of those movies everyone just kind of forgets about. You want to know another movie I haven't seen anyone mention in years? Has anyone else seen The Ant Bully? Do any of you guys remember The Ant Bully? That movie was from years ago. Ellie Bot did. Oh, yeah, the Ellie Bot's dead. Poor Ellie. I do got Dank Memer in there, though. And honestly, I think Dank Memer is much more popular in the Discord server than Ellie ever was. I hate to break it to you, but today is the day I bust up this adorable little fantasy land you're living in. Zelda's playing the role of the goddess at today's ceremony, and I'm gonna be the one to claim that sailcloth. When I heard she made it herself, man, there was no way I was gonna let some scrawny clown snatch that prize from me. Right, okay. Oh yes, that sailcloth. Zelda's sailcloth will be mine. Oh man, I bet she was thinking about me when she was stitching it. Right, thinking about how she could use it to strangle your butt. I think this sailcloth would make an excellent thing to smother Goose in sleep. Ah, yes. Yep, I can see it now. First I win the big race, and then Zelda and I finish the ceremony together on the statue. Just the two of us, so she can carry out her murder plan. It'll be our special moment alone. Nobody's stopping me and Zelda from having our moments. Oh, it's so real. I can see it. Oh yeah. Chris, behind you, right behind you. What? Can't you two see him in the middle of day? Just sitting there daydreaming. As a kid, I wouldn't notice weird things, but I bet my mom was weirded as crap from the Bee movie. It's a weird movie. I mean, I know that was kind of the point, but at the same time, it's a weird movie. Definitely not the weirdest out there, but it's one of the weirdest I can think of. One letter away from being good. Care to explain just what you meant by our special moment alone? Zelda, punctuation error. The question mark is supposed to go inside the quotation marks. Nothing big, really. Just, you know, I was looking at my model for a second, and when this dialogue box popped up and I glanced over to it, I thought that word nothing said nipples for a second. I don't know why I read it like that. Link! Yeah, I was just telling my buddy here how glad I was he found his red bird of his. Boy, am I looking forward to a fair race. It sounds so sappy now. Trying too hard. Ant Bully? Yeah. Does anyone else remember the Ant Bully movie? It's about that kid who didn't like that there were ants in his yard, so he would torment them and stuff. Ends up hiring an exterminator, only for him to get like cursed to be the size of an ant. Not really cursed. It was like had a serum used on him to shrink him down to the size of an ant. Then he had to like live as an ant and learn to respect the ants and befriend the ants. All for the movie to come to a head at the end when they have to fight the giant exterminator all together and they're flying around a wasp. Does anyone else remember the Ant Bully? Or am I just talking about something that only I know about? This movie was all over the place when it came out. Anyhow, later, Zelda. Look for me during the race. I'll be the one pulling off all the dangerous moves. This walk animation. Doot, 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 doot. Did you hear that, guy? A fair race? Yeah, the chances of that happening are just about less than 0. Either way, don't let those fools get you down, Link. Just get out there and fly the best you can. I love how he makes real murder joke make more sense. Really? Really? I thought so too. Us? Hello? Come on, Link. Try to focus for once. Man, why can't we just be alone though? Why can't you just entertain the thought? Just give it 2 seconds thought, Zelda. Nobles. I know that one here is named, I don't know his name, an intruder in the ant nest's name. I don't know why they renamed so drastically.
Hey!
The wing ceremony will now begin. Participating students, please assemble. Looks like it's race time. Good luck, Link. I know there was also this other movie, another animated movie called just Ants with a Z instead of an S. I never saw it, but apparently it's like really adult. And like, it's a kid's movie, but apparently dark enough that it really shouldn't have been for kids. That's what I see everyone talking or say about it whenever I see like a photo of it pop up in my newsfeed. Which is not often, by the way. It's usually a part of like a compilation of old movies that were like underrated or whatever. Or just movies that people are likely to have forgotten. You'll just see it among that compilation. And people are always like, dang dude, this movie dark. I was like, I've never seen it. Well, I never wanted to, because the art style looks ugly as frick. But, I don't know. I remember Ant Bully was a pretty cute movie. But Ants gets more compared to A Bug's Life rather than Ant Bully. So, yeah. Never seen it. Ooh. Well, I mean, it wasn't some masterpiece or anything, not that I remember, but hey, it was good enough. I was just curious if anyone else remembered it. I think I'm the only one who knows what it is, though. Okay, your attention, please. At last, we are ready to begin the wing ceremony. I was beginning to worry that we'd have to proceed without Link, but luckily, that is no longer a concern. I'm glad you could all make it. Before we start, I'll explain the rules for today's competition. I have attached a small statuette to this bird, who I will then release to the skies. On my signal, dash from the starting line and dive off the ledge. Once you are in the air, mount your left wing. Oh, I thought there'd be more to that. Remember to call your bird promptly with the down button once you dive off the ledge. Whoever catches the bird and claims the statuette will be this year's champion. Those are the rules. Simple enough, I should think, but do you need to hear them again? Again! No. Excellent. As you well know, today's champion will graduate to the next class, bringing him one step closer to knighthood. He will also receive a gift from the young woman chosen to play the role of the goddess in this year's ritual. Today is a special day for many reasons, but it is also the 25th anniversary of our fine institution. Hey, it was also the 25th anniversary when this game came out. And they also redid, we just had the 35th anniversary come around a little bit ago. So I think the HD remake came out for that. His name's like Lucas and Intruder at Anthill instead of Ant Bully in Portuguese. Yeah. That should be that would be the same movie because his name was Lucas. Yeah. Although, what the heck is with that title? Lucas and Intruder at Anthill. I mean, is that like the poorly translated title? Or is that the officially released title in Portuguese? Only seen A Bug's Life? I've never seen A Bug's Life. Never. I don't really want to. Ants, the ones that are eaten by a frog and see a dead bug head float? Well, I know there's a scene in Ant Bully that's like that. I've never seen Ants. I have absolutely no idea what the content is like, so I can't answer any questions about the movie at all. To celebrate the occasion, today's champion shall also receive his gift high atop the statue of the goddess. I hear the young woman performing the role of the goddess this year has crafted the gift herself. And as you all well know, the role of the goddess this year will be performed by the lovely Zelda. Wait, it's still I was saying that, sorry. The lovely Zelda! I don't have to make it sound extra pretty if it's not a girl saying it, right? Let's see your finest flying out there. Show me just how hard you've been practicing. Also, I want to see good, clean flying. Anyone caught interfering with other riders will answer to me. That goes double for you. Gross. Guess I never saw Ants then. Yeah, it's an Airboldy. What that title is so weird though. Not Airboldy, the Portuguese one you gave me. Like, what the heck? Alright, gentlemen, line up. At my command, the competition will begin. Okay, I'm gonna hold my Joy-Cons flat. Oh. Yeah, there we go. Let's go, bro. Woo! Oh god, it's still going weirdly. I think it's because I'm not actually pointing my Joy-Con at the Switch. Because I'm on the floor streaming, so it's a little weird. I remember the very first time I did this part, like a long time ago. When the game first came out, I didn't realize I was supposed to dash off the edge, so I just kept trying to run off the edge, and like I just kept falling off the edge, like I was just normal falling, losing HP slowly. And I'm like, why isn't this working? Why isn't this working? Hey, don't you know this is my day to get out of the way? No, it's right there. It was less than a foot from it. Yeah, you heard him. Let's see how you like fly with an egg on your face. Oof. Wait, are you just like throwing Loftwing eggs? How do the Loftwings not hate you for that? That's so messed up. You could be throwing Loftwing babies right now. You could be throwing and killing someone's future life partner. How is this not a bigger deal? Okay, I'm like ahead of this bird now. Bird! Just hold still. Hold still. Almost there. There we go. Yay! You got the bird statuette. It proves your victory today. Wait till Zelda sees this. Wow! I mean, it fits, but it is a weird title. Yeah, no. It's just weird. Link! No. Honestly, if people are just always jumping off the ledge like that and shoving people off the ledge, I'm surprised there aren't more dead people. Don't worry, I'm fine. One day there's gonna be a serious freak accident. You guys will be like, yeah, that was a dumb idea. We really shouldn't have been doing that this whole time. Great flying, Link. Congratulations. Now we'd better get on with the ceremony. Whoa. Ceremony time. Link, hand me that bird statuette you grabbed in the race. I must offer it to the goddess. Do you think the goddess likes being offered the same green bird statuette every year? What if she gets tired of it and just wants, like, I don't know, some pumpkin soup or something? This once per year won't get tiring, but it's every year. And every year since when? Probably for a long time. This goddess doesn't just sit around and get the same thing every year. Great goddess, guiding light and protector of our people, grant us your blessing and mercy as I act in your stead during the ceremony. Valiant youth who grasp victory at the celebration of the bird folk, in accordance with the old ways, I now bestow the blessings of the goddess upon you. Yes, we are now blessed. The blessings of the goddess drift down from the heavens aloft the sail, which I now pass on to you. You got the sailcloth. Now you can jump from any height without fear of a painful landing. Unless you just don't whip it out for some reason. Then you can still have a painful landing. It smells nice too. It smells like women. Like, quit goofing. I started to choke on my own spit. This is supposed to be a sacred ritual, remember? Is that the word or use a parachute? Parachute! You know, the sand of the goddess gave the sailcloth to her chosen hero long ago. Of course, the one you're holding isn't the same one. I've been working hard to finish making this sailcloth in time to give it to today's champion. Wonder how long it took her to make that. Wonder if they make those and like sell them online so you can just buy one and own it. I'd walk around outside every day wearing it. Especially if it smelled like nice too. It'll smell real nice as I'm breaking my ankles when I refuse to pull it out. I'm really glad I got to give it to you, Link. Make sure you take good care of it, okay? You imagine if Groose did win, though? I wonder how different the game would be if Groose won instead. I mean, obviously he wouldn't have, like, the destiny, the chosen hero, or anything like that. But, like, some stuff would probably be really different. Up until Link goes down to surface. And probably not anymore. Thanks for making it up here to do this with me today like you promised, Link. Now we really should finish up this ritual. You do know what happens at the end, right? Why is dialogue going so slow? Speak up, Zelda! Speak faster! Uh-oh. I'm just what are you thinking? Don't be silly. This is your big moment, Link. What are you thinking, Zelda? Wait, are you accusing me of thinking pervy thoughts? Me? What? No. Never. Since when do I think anything pervy? I am a wholesome girl. You have to jump off the statue. I wonder how many people that caught off guard. Look down. See that big round design on the courtyard below? The first time I had to do this, it took forever. To finish the ceremony, you need to drop right into the center of it. Leap off the edge here. Right before you hit the ground, press CR to open your sailcloth. Just how brave are you? If you were really fearless, you'd wait until the last second to use your sailcloth. So, ready to jump? If you were really fearless, you'd risk the well-being of your ankles and your ability to stand. It's a lot easier once you... Fearless! Although you also could just let yourself hit the ground. Yeah, broken ribs, but otherwise you'd be fine. That was perfect! You're amazing, Lake. Breath of the Wild copied. I mean, it took the basic idea pretty much. But the difference between the sailcloth and the glider in Breath of the Wild is like the sailcloth, you can't glide around with it. It is only used to break your fall. So it can take you down, but it can't take you like you can't glide with it like you can with the glider. It's solely and only to break your fall. It can't be used to explore. So the glider is actually superior as it can do both of those things. But Breath of the Wild also has, you know, an overworld meant to be used with the glider, whereas the Skyward Sword world, I don't know how much a glider would really help you, you know. You know, Link, seeing as how you won today, and with the weather being so nice, you think you'd like to, you know, go fly around the clouds together? Man, I wish I had a cute boy to fly around clouds with. You think clouds taste bad? What if you open your mouth and you got a bunch of cloud in your mouth? You think it would taste bad? Link? Hey, Link! Isn't it dangerous to get that close to another bird? You're just gonna crash into me and make me fall, and my bird's not gonna be able to help me, and I'll fall beneath the cloud barrier and die. Today was amazing. Watching you win the race and performing the ritual together, I'll always remember this. It really was wonderful. It was wonderful getting hit upside the head with birds and eggs. You know, Link, do it. Magic. It's emergency parachute. Why glide when you got Super Bird? He's like Superman, but he's a bird. No one ever expects this hero. There's something I've been meaning to talk to you about. What is that? It's a tornado. You know what? You never seen a tornado before? I guess this isn't a normal occurrence. What's going on? Your bird's got different texture. Look at that shading. It looks so raw. It's only that cutscene that has that shading too. Cook something and try to gulp the steam or smoke. Maybe it's something close. Maybe. Well, maybe I will try that with steam. I would not try that with smoke. I don't think it's really good to inhale smoke of any kind. You know, it can't be healthy for you. Link? It's a magic old lady. It's a giant woman. I want to see a giant woman. I am waiting for you. The time has come for you to awaken. You are vital to a mission of great importance. Link. She turned into Zelda. Zelda is now the giant woman. What if the imprisoned, instead of being a giant massive scales, it was a giant woman? I bet people wouldn't be so bothered by the fight if it was like that. Ah, you're awake. Hey, you're finally awake.
Oh.
You were trying to cross the border, right? When your lawfling carried you back, you were limp and unconscious. I feared the worst. Fortunately, you don't seem to have any serious injuries. For that much, we can be grateful. I mean, I should be grateful for that. I don't think we're in Kansas anymore, Zelda. Right, it's Magic Fairy Town, where all the magic fairies live. Uninstalling Zelda. No! Anyone who would dare uninstall Zelda just deserves to perish. I guess it wouldn't really be perishing though, because if they're uninstalling Zelda, they've already lost their soul. Well, Link, where is Zelda? She was with you, was she not? What's happened to my daughter? No! Don't make me feel bad. Legend of Zelda has a lot of giant women in it. I know, right? A black tornado, you say? That was no ordinary storm. You know, guys don't just get giant tornadoes up here. What about thunderstorms? Like, what do you think the Skyloft residents do if a giant thunderstorm is in the sky and it just starts coming towards Skyloft? Like, it's dangerous for us to go out during a giant thunderstorm. They'd be literally inside of it. Wonder if a lot of people have died that way. You must not push yourself. You're still recovering. Tell me, when you saw Zelda today, did anything about her seem off? See, Link talks. He's talking right there. I see. She was talking about the surface then. And you've been having dreams about a great mission? How interesting. I'm sorry, I was lost in thought there for a moment. It's all very strange, but I doubt there's much of a connection between these things. I'm concerned for Zelda, but so long as she's with her Loftwing, I'm sure she'll be fine. Either way, daybreak has yet to arrive. It would be very difficult to spot one girl and her bird in the dark of night. It would also be very dangerous. I love that face. Just deserve to perish. Oh. Okay. What song to do? No. Hey, wasn't that cute? Oh, no. Can you do like one of years ago, like nostalgia in cat language? Yeah. Okay. That's cat language now. Rest now, Link now. Zelda's going to be fine, yeah? She's out there alive. I knew it. Yeah? Yeah, I don't think so. I like how expressive Link is in this game though. Yeah. I also like how we just never brought the sword back. Like, I still just have it. It's fine. I can't imagine what it feels like though to like just be, you pass out and then wake up in the middle of the night only to see a floating woman outside your bedroom door. That sounds like both the plot to a fantasy and a horror story. Nick would say something. This does not change the fact that in Antarctica there are 21 million penguins, and in Malta there are 502,653 inhabitants. I'm bad at reading numbers, so I hope I read that right. So if the penguins decide to invade Malta, each Maltese will have to fight 42 penguins. I actually think I've had that redeemed before. Okay, let's play for a little longer. It's almost midnight here though, so. They barricaded the door. Do they always do that? That sucks. They're stupid. Oh, there's an area down here. Should I fall down there? Do you think there's anything down there? Oh, I would have had to come down here anyway. Okay. Where? Was it something up the other way? Bleh. Yeah. Hey, I'm free. It's Angry Cat. Angry Kitto. Angry Kitto does not like me. Angry Kitto is a Beyblade. Beyblade, let her rip. No. Oh, there's something there. There, here it is. Do you think rupees actually do taste like raspberries though? Like if you had red rupees and blue rupees, do you think they taste like red and blue raspberry? Yeah, I like blue raspberry desserts, but like the flavor of blue raspberry just reminds me of one time I puked up a blue raspberry slushie. It was in the middle of the night and I was on a bunk bed and I got sick. I didn't want to go to the bathroom. Like I could feel I was gonna get sick, but I didn't want to get up and go to the bathroom Because we had a bunch of people staying in the vacation house with us. It wasn't even a vacation house. It was more like a small little rental cabin for a vacation we were on. We had a lot of people sleeping around like the doorways and stuff. Like, you know, a crib for a kid and like beds made on the floor and stuff. And I didn't want to get up and like risk waking people up. So I did not get up. And instead, I ended up turning to the side and puking all over the wall next to the bunk bed. So it just slid down the wall into the lower bunk below. Yeah, there you go. There's one of those treasures I was talking about. Yeah, I still really like the blue raspberry flavor, but I can't help but think of that memory every single time I have it. Do hugging her cut you? I don't know. Maybe, maybe not. I would assume no, because like she's like a spirit of the sword, but she's not a sword herself, you know? She's just a spirit that inhabits it. It's actually a pet peeve of mine when people say like, oh yeah, Fi is the sword. Not really, she's the spirit that inhabits the sword. But she's not physically the sword herself. Although then again, I guess her attacks on Hyrule Warriors would kind of dispute that, so... Maybe she is the sword then. Maybe I've just been wrong about it this whole time. Oof, I'm feeling really tired though. Do you think there's like a goddess statue that like we just go, or like a bird statue, we just go talk to it out here? Was there one in here, or do I have to actually leave? Oh, it's gonna make me leave. Okay, fine. Let's just get to this. Let's get to this part. Cause now I'm tired. I mean, it's like 2 minutes. It'll be midnight here. I really like the slime design, honestly. Choo-Choo's have really good. Well, Skyward Sword has a lot of really good enemy designs. The Choo-Choos are on the more simple side, but I do appreciate their design too. Yeah. It's taken forever to get to this intro part. I just gotta say it. The one chosen by my creator. I have been waiting for you. You will play a role in a great destiny. Great! Already repeated things that we already know. According to your social customs, I should provide you with my personal designation. Fi is the name I was given. I was created for a single purpose, long before the recorded memory of your people. 2 minutes to 1 a.m. here. You stay up so late to watch my streams all the time. I don't know how you do it. I mean, I appreciate it, but I don't know how you're not passing out for staying up so late. Must be just, you know, used to it. Then again, I routinely stay up till like midnight now, just because of how late I get off work, and I want my time to wind down, so I'm kind of in the same boat. I just don't stay up as late. I must aid you in fulfilling the great destiny that is your burden to carry. Come, Link, you must take up this sword. As the one chosen by my creator, it is your destiny. Therefore, you have no say in the matter, and it is totally non-consensual. The strange dreams trouble in your sleep, my sudden appearance, uncertainty surrounding the fate of the one you hold dear. Under the circumstances, it is only logical you would exhibit some apprehension. Yeah, that'd be my face if I saw a floating sword woman in the middle of the night. I'd probably just assume I was hallucinating or something and go back to bed. To minimize your uncertainty, allow me to share some information. I just remember that earlier I brought up the fact that I own 2 swords. I was going to say so much more about that, but then I completely forgot. This is why I can't read the chat. My projections indicate that this information has a high probability of altering your current emotional state. The one you seek, Honorable Zelda, is still alive. What if she was like, she's dead? Then that's just it. And this spirit maiden, the one you call Zelda, is another chosen one fated to be a part of the same great mission. Therefore, should you wish to meet with your friend, I highly recommend you take up this sword before you set out to search for her. Can we speed this up, Fire? I want to go to bed. Does that information invigorate you? Are you ready to accept this sword? I like how quick he is just to jump to his scepter just to go get her back. It seems that further persuasive measures will not be required. In the name of my creator, draw the sword and raise it skyward. What if I want to point it at the ground though? Like, we open the door, now let's point the sword to the floor and everybody do the dinosaur. You got the goddess sword. This mysterious sword is bathed in divine light. That's all you've got to say about it? I feel like there's a ton more interesting lore about the sword that could be put into those dialogue boxes, but no. The one thing we know without reading about it is the only thing it says. Grab sword and raise skyward. That's what you do with the sword! Recognition complete, master. Link. My master. Yes. We've established that. Let's move on now. Hey, why is this guy up in the middle of the night? Why are you to the lake? Well, I guess he was just talking to us, I guess, but I've had my suspicions, but until now I wasn't sure. Yet here we are in the chamber of the sword, the very place where it was foretold the youth of legend would one day appear. Ooh. It is said that this place was left to our people by the goddess herself. The very knowledge of this room's existence is a secret passed down to a select few each generation, along with a handful of words. When the light of the goddess's sword shines bright, the great apocalypse will wake from its long slumber. Do not fear, for it is then that a youth guided by my hand shall reveal himself in the place most sacred. Like, if he knew about the place in this room and everything, and like it's supposed to be foretold that a youth will one day appear here. I was thinking, what if like people over the years always assumed like, oh, I'm a youth and I'm here, I must be the chosen one, and they wait forever for their mission to start, only for them to die without it ever happening. Then they turn into vengeful ghosts with regret because they were never recognized by the goddess, and then people die. It's a vicious cycle. It started days ago. The sword that I've kept secret all these years. See, he's known about it for years. So this very well could have happened to him. He didn't get to die from it though. It began to give off a faint, otherworldly light. At first I was sure I was seeing things, here alone with the sword. There was simply no other explanation. I never dreamed the prophecy of legend would come to pass in my lifetime. I just feel like I'm brain dead now from sleepy. The words I have sworn to keep secret are coming true before my very eyes. The youth will be guided by one born of the blade, one who is also useful in likeness, yet wise with knowledge immeasurable. Is Link wise with knowledge immeasurable? Ah yes, the oral tradition, one of the least reliable methods of information relation and transmission. Oof! It appears that critical sections of the passage have been lost over generations. Can you imagine like all the information that Fi would have that everyone else doesn't? What if Fi knows about like how to establish proper plumbing? Well, I mean, I guess they've got a bathroom in the academy, so like they already know about that. What about electricity then? Stop using torches for all your life. Fi's got the answers of electricity. The youth who draws forth the guiding sword shall be known as the goddess's chosen hero, and it is he who possesses an unbreakable spirit. He shall be burdened with the task of abolishing the shadow of apocalypse from the land. Such is his destiny. Oof, oof. Yes, so I've been told, like 3 to 5 times already. With the spirit of the blade at his side, he shall soar over the clouds and plummet below. I feel like he was more excited at the training sword. Dude, you're actually right. He like holds up the training, the practice sword, with like this big, huge grin on his face. Oh my god, I got a sword. And then he gets this one and he's just like, what the frick? Although to be fair, the practice sword doesn't have a weird floaty sword woman coming out of it. So I can imagine, I think if anyone was pulling out that sword, they'd be a little weirded out for a while. Probably affect their display of enthusiasm. If they have no clue what electricity is, how will they ask of it? Well, I guess that's information that will never be tapped into then. And united with the Spirit Maiden shall bring forth a piercing light that resurrects the land. Some about his old text talk about a place called the Surface. The old tales describe a whole world below, far more vast than Skyward. Cool, there's so much dialogue here, I just want to go to bed. So you must embark on a great journey beneath the clouds in the vast realm of the surface. It is only through this journey that you can fulfill the mission set before you by my creator, the goddess. Cool! It is also the only method available for you to reunite with the Spirit Maiden, Honorable Zelda. Does anyone else feel like they just pass out? I like how all my commentary now is just about how tired I am. Everything else was like, rant at NBC, bring up these interesting topics. Now it's just sleep. That's all I can think about, sleep. My brain has been overtaken by the sleep. This is no easy task, Link. The world below is a forsaken place, and to reach it you must pierce the cloud barrier below. In living memory, no one has ever done this. Well, that's because no one has ever been me before. So therefore, plot armor is something that I have and you don't. So I'm the protagonist, yo. I got special privileges. Sometimes I'm so sleepy it happens. Right? I've just been sitting there and just kind of start passing out. Like that's happened to me. Although I think that's probably something that's happened to most people. This tablet will illuminate a path through the clouds to the land below. Take it and place it within the altar behind me. Wow, I got a rock! You got the Emerald Tablet. The weathered surface of this heavy stone tablet feels very old. Master, the first thing you must do is hit the crest sitting in this room with a skyward strike. So like, what if you're just like living on Skyward one day, and let's say there's the big thunderstorm comes through, and like Skyward's right in the middle of it. Do you think the goddess statue ever gets struck by lightning? There's a chance of these things being broken. Well, I guess not, because Fi just gave it to us. Like Fi had it. But like, what if that would happen? Because like the goddess statue is like huge, freaking tall, and acting like a lightning rod or something. Not like a tracking, like pulling in lightning like a lightning rod would. But it just seems like something that would get hit a lot. What if they do a lot of repairs on the statue when it happens? These blasts are formed of pure energy that charges within your blade when you lift it skyward. Once you have charged your blade, face the crest and swing your sword to send out a powerful skyward strike. Okay, I'll do it. Only so I can go to bed. Come on. Oh man, wasn't close enough. Hang on. Take 2! You fought a toast. I don't know what toast I'm fighting or who it belongs to, but I'll do it again, mate. Pay me like $5 and I'll do it again. I'll go fight someone's toast. Again with the Z targeting. There's a lot of Z targeting every game. Except the DS titles. That one did not have any targeting system in it. That one. Like I said, that one, as if it's just one. Neither of them had a targeting system in it. There we go. Master Link, it is done. Until now, a cloud barrier created by the goddess has separated the world you know from the one below. The tablet you placed in the altar has opened a small rift in the barrier. You can use it to travel to the clouds to the realm below. I have recognized you as my master, so it is my duty to follow you wherever you may go. Okay, but the journey through the glowing green hole is gonna wait till next time. I reside within your sword and will accompany you in your travels. Press down to summon me whenever you require my assistance. Great! Not only is the down button the button to summon my bird, it's the one to summon my partner. I just summon everyone with my new summoning button. Link, listen a moment. The nature of the great apocalypse mentioned in the old text is a complete mystery to me. But whatever it turns out to be, it seems that both you and Zelda have big roles to play in the destiny of this land. Just think, if what this file says is true, Zelda is alive! Alive and no doubt coming to terms with whatever the goddess has in store for her. You know, you really think that in this situation, her father would be a lot more worried? Should you heed the call of destiny, I don't know what dangers you may have to face, Link, especially down there. Face the danger of losing my pants. But if you decided to brave the unknown, please find my daughter and bring her back to me. What we've seen here today defies explanation, but it is only the start of your journey. Please see it through and prove the legends true. No way! I can't believe you guys would tell her that straight to her father's face. You do your people proud, Link. Because I did not say you're no way. Honestly, I wonder what his dialogue is if you say that. I don't think I've ever chosen that option because it's just so mean. Dawn is drawing near. It's been a long night for the both of us, hasn't it? You have a great journey before you, Link, and those clothes, they don't look up to the task. Man, come on, now you gotta insult my clothes. Can't I go 5 minutes without being insulted by someone? The uniform you were to receive for witty narration should be ready by now. A sturdy uniform like that will prove much more suitable for a long journey. You'd better change before you go. And I kind of wish, like, I know Skyward Sword has like a hero mode that you can go through, like a second playthrough after you finish the first one. I wish you could have played in like Link's normal outfit right there, rather than the hero gear, because that's what Wind Waker did. Wind Waker has the second playthrough, and if you go to the second playthrough, you get to play as Link wearing his clothes from the beginning of the game rather than his green tunic. It would have been cool if Skyward Sword did the same thing. Summons! Well, I got summoned here for some reason. You were summoned because I spent Primo Gems, and now you are my... I forgot what word I was going to use. Dang it. That green uniform is what our knights will be wearing this year. To be honest, I've had my doubts about the color. But oddly enough, seeing you wear this uniform, I can't imagine a more fitting color for you. It's as if you were born to wear it. Gee, I wonder why. Hey look, it matches my bedspread. Take care on your journey and be sure to stop by some of the shops at the bazaar here in town to equip yourself properly for the travels ahead. I will return to my quarters and see if I can glean more useful information from the ancient text. Dude, stop talking! I want to go to bed. You're always welcome to stop by if you have questions. You and others should be in my prayers. May the goddess watch over you, God you both. Oh, and now you're still here in my room, really? I hear you're sparring instructor. The Knight Commander also knows that you will set out from Skyloft. He's concerned for you. Why don't you consider stopping by the sparring hall and speaking with him before you go? Link, be safe out there. I'm counting on you to find Zelda. Oh. You know, I don't think I've ever once stopped and went and talked to the sparring instructor when I was supposed to leave, so I feel kind of bad about that now. Hey. Link, no, not more dialogue. I just want to go find a bird statue and save so I can turn it off. That green uniform looks so adventurous. You sure look like a knight now. Yay. Of course. Hey, compliments. Finally, someone who does not insult me. The headmaster said you're heading out to look for Zelda. You're really something else. I could never imagine myself doing what you're about to do. Wait, when did the headmaster tell this to everybody exactly? I put a lot of work into making this. You should take it with you. You got the adventure pouch! You can store all kinds of useful items in this handy piece of gear. I like how Link will just take something and like just hold it up in front of them. They're probably just standing there like, okay, well, I think I'm just gonna go. Fun fact, Zelda gave me inspiration to make my name this. Oh, you got Finite Master from Zelda? Nice, nice. I never actually would have guessed that. His pledge, it shows he cares. Yeah. Still weird though. It's an adventure pouch. It's for adventures. It's neat because you can fit 4 things in it that you'll need on your big journey. Wow, a whole 4 things. You can buy all kinds of stuff at the bazaar that you can put in this pouch. You should go look. You should buy some potions and a shield. They fit in the pouch. How the frick is a shield supposed to fit in that pouch? And they might come in handy on your adventure. I just know you'll find Zelda for us. Cool. Stop talking to me now so I can go to bed. Don't talk to me. We can see what everyone has to say regarding the situation next time. Here we go, bird statue. Safe. Okay, well that's that done for now. I didn't even think I was gonna stay up this long. Like, geez, I figured it'd be a shorter stream. But man, 2.5 hours. That's a pretty decent stream. Okay, so I'm gonna boot up Twitch. Let's see who's online. I'm also gonna go back over to my room. There you go. Okay, well thank you everybody for tuning in. It was a pretty fun stream. I don't know when my next one is gonna be because I haven't yet made my streaming schedule. Oh, Kyrie is the only one online. Oh, celebrating 2-year anniversary. We should definitely stop by that one. Yeah, so I still have to make my streaming schedule, but once I have it up, then you guys will know when my next stream is. Obviously, because that's the whole point of looking at my streaming schedule. Although I could say, well, I don't know what I'm going to be doing exactly. I probably will be having a stream Monday night. Because I get off at a decent time that night. Wait, hang on. That's not the right Kyrie. Let me make sure I got her name here right. Oh, it's Kyrie I. How did I forget this part of her name? There we go. Kyrie I. Don't want to accidentally raid some random Kyrie that nobody knows. Later, Moon. Thanks for the stream. Have a comfy sleep now. Thank you, thank you. And I'll see you later, Legendary Axe. Thank you very much. I was gonna recommend to raid someone having a B-day, but never mind. It's Kyrie time! Birthdays are every year, but 2-year anniversary is forever. Okay, yeah, so I'll see you guys later in a few days with the next stream. Again, I'm not sure what we're gonna be doing. Maybe play more Skyrim or something. Or more Sky, because there's another story event available. We'll see. We'll see. Alright. Well, thank you everybody once again for tuning in. You guys better go get some sleep, because if you don't, you'll go insane from staying up for too long. That's literally a thing that could happen. Okay. I'm gonna start the raid now, so you guys have a good night, okay? Bye-bye.